Prabhupada explained that depending on Krishna does not mean that you become inefficient. He says the highest achievement of perfect civilization is to work with valor, but at the same time depend completely on Krishna. The Pandavas were the ideal executors of the standard civilization. Undoubtedly, they were completely dependent on the good will of Sri Krishna, but they were not idle parasites of the Lord. They were all highly qualified both by personal character and by physical activities. Still, they always looked for the mercy of the Lord because they knew that every living being is dependent by constitutional position. So, a devotee like Arjuna, he was completely dependent on Krishna, but still, he fought very gallantly and killed many men. And this is what Srila Prabhupada is explaining. We have to do our work. We have to do our duty. But we must understand that ultimately Krishna is in control. Ultimately we are depending on His mercy. So, why do we take medicine? We're depending on Krishna, but He gives us a body that's subjected to disease. Ultimately, Krishna could work through the medicine or not work through the medicine. When Srila Prabhupada was sick, he would call Dr. Kaviraj. And even if it didn't work, he would say, a blind uncle is better than no uncle at all. He'd say, it's just the ritual of this world that when you're sick, you have to take medicine. But he was depending on Krishna. But still, you have to try. When Kamsa was about to kill Devaki, ultimately it was in Krishna's hands whether Devaki lives or died. But still, Vasudev did everything within his power to protect her. That was his duty. He made so many philosophical arguments, so many social arguments, so many promises. He was a pure devotee. So a devotee must be ideal and example. And a devotee must live exemplary within society. God has given us a body, and it is our duty to protect it from disease, protect it from violent harm. But ultimately, although we're doing this as a service to the Lord, to protect the property of the Lord, your body is not yours, it's Krishna's property. The temple is not yours, it's Krishna's property. It is our duty to defend it. If we don't perform that duty, we're actually offensive in our devotional mentality. We must defend what is Krishna's. But ultimately, we must know that we're doing it as a service, trying to defend what is Krishna's. But if Krishna wants to kill me, nothing can protect me. And if Krishna wants to protect me, nothing can kill me. Ambarish Maharaj defended himself by prayer. Prahlad Maharaj defended himself by prayer. Arjuna defended himself with bow and arrow. They are both simply acting according to the will of the Lord. But we are a preaching movement. And a preaching movement means you have to fight. You have to fight against Maya. You have to be a soldier in Krishna's army to fight.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on devotionalnectar.com.